Tom off, and then jumped up the top and force fielded him down. So that was an amazing play by Kowi there. Game 2, Scrap Station. Yeah, pretty much what Bell said right there. You have to scout that Warp Prism to be able to counter that to realise. But even then, I'm not sure how you can really scout that there's sentries sitting in the Warp Prism. Alright. As we jump into Game 2 here, I'm going to start. Oh my god, I forgot to set the VOD. Alright. Welcome back, everyone. This is going to be Game 2 here between Kowi and Moonglade for the finals of the SCA Open. StarCraftOz.com and SteelSeries bringing us this entire match. This has been going for quite a while. We have a lot of VODs up. Check those out on my YouTube account, which I will plug, of course, later. Game 2, Scrap Station. Kowi taking out Game 1 in a very impressive display of Blink Stalker usage. I'm sure everyone will be wanting to steal that build sometime soon. So, Scrap Station, we do here have Kowi as the yellow Protoss spawning at the bottom position, and Glade spawning as the purple Zerg up the top. Now, that's really a good choice, like a lucky choice by Moonglade, because a lot of people really criticize Scrap Station. If you're a Zerg and you spawn here, see how the creep comes to like pretty much the top of this ramp? If he spawns down here, the creep only comes to about right here-ish. So you can't really put that Spine Crawler right in the dead center. It looks like we do have a hatchery coming out from Moonglade at 14, so he's not going to be scared. He's going straight for that hatchery on Scrap Station. A lot of Zergs do prefer this map because they can get that kind of safe expansion out pretty early. No real early aggression can be that viable unless it's really a proxy, because you got all this long way to run around, which is really very frustrating to deal with as a Protoss. As Moonglade again going for that very early gas steal, I think he just doesn't want Kowi to get it. I don't know. I'd have to ask him about this one, because usually you keep the drone alive as long as you can until that Stalker comes out, and then you back off. But he's going to steal that gas anyway. Doesn't want him getting any kind of Blink Stalker as soon as possible. In the meantime, Kowi's seen Moonglade's base as well. So we got 14 hatch, 14 pull from Moonglade, and we got the 1 gate into Cybercore from Kowi so far. If anyone's ever wondering on how these guys got here, feel free to check out all the finals VODs from the round of 32 onwards are up on my YouTube account, youtube.com/unstabletv1. Check that out. There's also pretty much every single event from SCA on there. We've got the Psystorm, we've got the SCA Weekly, we've got SCA Attack, or SCA Fighting with Moonglade, that we spent 4 hours with him on event, picking his brain on how he plays, and gave a lot of people a good chance to step up and test their might against him. This is always good to check out. Yeah, 14 parts on that. That was really frustrating to deal with. But anyway, transferring some drones here for Glade. Always good. And really haven't seen what Kowi's going to do. He's floating quite a few minerals at the moment. I think he's waiting for that extractor to go down before he places anything else. As he does have a proxy pylon up on the top here. And, this probe is going to get taken, or not taken down, but chased down by these lings. So he still does have that proxy pylon up the top. That could be very frustrating for Moonglade if he doesn't see it. Just really with this warp gate. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 warp gates. I think he's banking on the fact that Moonglade's not going to see this pylon up here. This could put Moonglade on extreme tilt at the moment if he does get this warp gate in there. As Moonglade, let's have a look at his vision. He only sees 1 gate and 1 Cybercore. As we do have Chrono Boost going down on that Warp Gate research. It's about 25 seconds away, even less because of the Chrono Boost. Second Assimilator going down. Kowi not getting supply blocked. Nicely done. Kowi keeping Glade on his toes with these 2 units at the front, constantly keeping Glade looking there, not thinking that the 4 gate's coming. But really, this 1 Stalker, 1 Zealot mix is doing really well. Insane control by Kowi. He's even going to get quite a few hits off on this Queen, too. We do have 4 Roaches coming out now for Moonglade, as he does have that expansion up. Does he have another Queen? No, he doesn't have another Queen coming. So they're going to shut this down pretty quickly, but if you look back, Warp Gate research is done. So, Glade got 4 Roaches and 1 Ling at the moment, and look at that. Bam, 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 bam. 4 Stalkers into the back of the base. I think Kowi wants to try and hide that as long as he can to get a big, big force. He doesn't want to walk in there and tip his hand Really, because if he walks down the back there, Glade's going to know this. There's like some kind of thing up there. So, here we go. So, Kowi moving in, got a couple of Zealots at the front. Moonglade's going to be breaking his mouse at this stage, going, how the hell did they get there? But taking out one of the Overlords. Is he going to supply cap him? Oh my god, he supply capped Moonglade at the same time. Very, very, very annoying for Moonglade at the moment. His roaches are coming back. He only has 4 roaches versus these units. This is very unfortunate for him. This is just showing how much you need to scout. Kowi going to get a lot of damage on these roaches, if not kill them. Best way to lose coming from Moonglade. So unfortunately, he pulling all his drones, but there's just so many units. As more units being warped in by Kowi at the back. Drones going to town on the Zealots here. One of the roaches as well. Well, no, Moonglade just had 3 spine crawlers but cancelled them as he's trying to get us around on all these stalkers. Doing an okay job. Lots of these drones getting a lot of hits off. But really, with this 4-gate, it's not really much he can do. As Kowi is getting +1 at the same time. Just constantly trying to chase down these stalkers. Moonglade's surprisingly... let's have a look at the income tab here. He's behind, but if he can kill these 4 stalkers, he might be okay. But no, I don't think he's going to be able to come back from this, unfortunately. Lots of roaches popping at his expansion, but there's already 4 stalkers there and a Zealot trying to take those out. And while up at the main, he's still losing so many drones to these stalkers. Drones finally taking out one of the stalkers there. He's got 2 left. As the roaches pop, bam. They are on creep, but still there's a lot of them there. Too many stalkers to deal with. 4 stalkers and a Zealot versus 3 roaches now. This could be game over. Moonglade is falling further and further behind in the economy. 14 to 29 workers. As soon as Glade loses these roaches, I think he might be calling a GG, unfortunately. And there's the GG. So it's currently Kowi up 2-0.